Yeah, the Supreme Court has decided to side to be on the side of injustice. The Supreme Court has decided to be the plaything of corrupt politicians. The Supreme Court has decided that it is not the last resort of the common man. We see that it's been reported they have denied the application by Atiku Abubakar and the PDP to adduce fresh evidence on the Chicago State University diploma presented to INEC by Tinubu, and so it's been refused and dismissed by the Supreme Court. The deposition by the registrar of the CSU, and this is from the handle of a lawyer called Inebehe and not Effiong. The deposition by the registrar of the CSU, Caleb Westberg, has been rejected and ruled inadmissible on the ground that the Supreme Court lacks jurisdiction to countenance same because the 180 days timeline for determination of election petition has elapsed. You know, when it comes to technicalities, when it comes to using technicalities to subvert justice, our judiciary system are very good at that. But one thing they tend to forget is that we live in Nigeria, and Nigeria will affect everybody. And the bad governance, the whole thing that they continue to put out there, it affects every one of us, and it goes round, whether they like it or not. We are all part of that citizen, one way or the other. We are all affected, and it has led to the Nigeria that we have today, the country that is messed up as it is. I've always talked about the fact that the judiciary is the biggest problem that we have. Most of the politicians that you find in office that are not supposed to be there, it's actually the judiciary, the Supreme Court, that ensures that they get there. I remember in 2015, Wike, on the issue of a card reader not being admissible in the law, it was the same Supreme Court that did that nonsense, that brought a whole lot of violence into our country. But the thing is that whether they like it or not, this Nigeria will be fixed. Whether they like it or not, this Nigeria, we're going to work on it. We're not going to give up. We're going to get that country. And it will shock them. It will shock them. That thing, it will shock them. I've said to people that say, oh, this. I say, when Nigerians are ready, nobody will tell anybody to be on the street. There won't be placards, there won't be date, there won't be anything. You just see everybody there. But then, let these people be living in their fool's paradise. No one.